Should durags, bonnets, and house slippers be banned at universities? Love in the marriage with parents. What do you do when your parents need to move into your house and you're married? Principal Clark ain't got on me. Who went harder on? Was it Denzel or Morgan Freeman? We're going to find out. All that and more this week on this episode. Stucky Pod. All right, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know what's up in this
every week.
Weekly. You know, I don't do nothing without the family. I keep with me, though.
Sure will be with Cooks. We locked in, man.
I am Ref Hef.
Welcome back.
Yes.
No more coaching.
No more coaching for a little bit.
For the people that are watching this episode and they haven't seen all the old ones, who's Ref Hef? What is that?
The monikers. Okay, yeah. So Ref Hef, for y'all who don't know, we need y'all to be following us so that I can quit some of these jobs that I have. Okay, so I'm a ref, I coach volleyball, and I'm an investigator. So right now, I'm always the investigator, but my other monikers is either Ref Hef or Coach Hef.
And you get paid for all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just want to check.
Yeah, I don't work for free.
And then is the third one Inspector Hef?
Investigator Hef.
But see, investigator just don't roll. Exactly. Inspector Gadget rolls. Inspector Hef. Come on, bro.
Flued out Hef. All that.
Yeah, speaking of flued out, we usually have a fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Katie's birthday today, so shout out, or tomorrow rather. Yeah, shout out.
That was a great seg.
Yeah.
Like a little, that was great.
Yeah, I do this for real. Listen, we really love having four people at the desk, but sometimes it's not. So today, shout out Corey's Corner. He's typically here to give us some insight and some light work, but he won't be here today. You'll deal with the three of us. In the meantime, let's talk about this show and how we typically give it to you guys. We do it in segments. I mean, Jeremy said, hey, I just want to go to the website. For the last time, go to StuckyPod.com. I repeat, StuckyPod.com. I repeat, what's the website?
It's called StuckyPod.com.
You literally can do one thing there, and that is give us your Stucky Situation. Stucky Situations is literally what it sounds like. If you're stuck, we want to help get you unstuck. Put that in the form, and we'll put it up here on the show for us to read out to the entire world. From there, today we're going to do some Stucky Debates, which Stucky Debates have been awesome. It's my new favorite thing to do. We do have a really cool, touchy topic today that I think will make sure that people give us some opinions. And we typically do light work at the end, and that's just our opportunity to show that we're the salt and the light of the earth, offer some scripture, and see if we can get you unstuck that way. Guys, that's the show. It's typically about an hour and a half. We hope you stick around. You know what? Maybe we should start on topic today.
Start on topic today?
Yeah.
So our Stucky Situation. Okay, it was a little run.
Yeah,
it was a little run.
We tried.
All right, so our Stucky Situation this week is from someone who is, well, you gotta be anonymous. It says, my wife and I have been married 8 years, and we have 2 kids. Now, both of our parents are starting to need help. My mom is widowed and alone, and her dad's health is declining, and her mom is overwhelmed. The problem is, both sides are hinting that they should move in with us, and we only have 1 guest room. My wife thinks her parents should come first because her dad's health is more urgent. And I think my mom should come first because she has no one else. Now, every conversation feels like a competition over whose parent matters more. Are we wrong for wanting to say no to both, or does family mean making room even when you barely have any?
Stucky Situation.
It's stuck.
Hey, but see, I'm going to be consistent every week when we have conversations around marriage. I always say I didn't do it myself, but I advocate for premarital counseling for these reasons. Somebody's going to forget about something like this when they're about to get married to their partner. And I think it's best to have these types of conversations way ahead of time so that you're not 8 years into it and have to be like forced to make a decision like this. I think about this constantly with my wife. Like, what happens when our parents get too old?
Oh, fuck.
I think about it all the time.
And they shit on themselves. And
yeah, what happens next? What are we going to do? Right?
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, honestly,
I want to know what y'all two would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I struggle with. I struggle mightily with like what to do because I think both of us feel like our parents have plans.
First of all, this is great because they both have the same mom and dad.
Yeah, well,
they're still together.
Yeah,
oh
that's what I mean.
My God,
Hey, shout out to Black Love.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is rare.
Yeah, but how do I put this? Like, we think that on both sides, my wife's side and my side, we feel like our parents kind of plan for their retirement toward the end. So I don't know that we would have to do too much, But if we were in your exact same scenario, we have to come to something. Somebody has to be the adult. Somebody has to come up with the thing in the middle. Listen, both parents are just as important for both of their reasons. One's sick, one's lonely, whatever. Both can be deadly, if left alone. So you're going to have to make a choice, and you got to do it soon. I'm sorry I can't help you more than that. It's more so just you're going to have to make a choice very quickly and live with the choice that the other one makes, or sacrifice even more and bring both of them in there.
What was wrong with the parents?
One is alone and one is family together, but one is pretty sick, so declining health.
Yeah.
My thoughts are, yes, you need to have that conversation and make a decision. Depending upon what that income looks like, could they help put the down payment on a bigger house or a bigger spot, right? Because that's one way it's a win-win, right? If both of y'all
100%.
Parents move in, you can even have like an ensuite guest house or whatever, whatever it may be the case. These families are going to have to learn how to live together regardless, but that's the easiest way to get a dub. The next thing I have to say is, y'all got to jump into counseling immediately, get that therapy going, and make that decision. And even then, I'll be 100% honest. If you got some kind of change, this could be something that you find a mediator for. And a mediator can make the objective and proper decision with all necessary information. There's people who are literally paid to do that. I'm one of them.
I mean, but like, say if they're just not, because that's college, right? You pay for mediator for your college or TCC?
No. I mean, like
just in life, like if
so I went and got that certification on my own.
So I'll just go to mediator.com and find you.
I mean, no. Like there's a service you can look for. Like if you just Google like mediators near me, most of the time we're attached to like law firms, but there are individuals. So like law firms will call me and they'll broker me to those people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's good.
But so because you'd want to still go through a law firm anyway, because sometimes the decisions become legally binding decisions, right? Yeah. So that's one way you can do it. Find a mediator to help make the most logical decision and the least emotional decision. And that way, like you can understand, hey, what if we move sick mom and dad close, but then move mom who's by herself in? That's another thing. Like there's other options, but you need to weigh those options. You need to weigh it fast before y'all go downhill.
And we're not financial advisors or anything like that before we even get into giving you the answers. We're just trying to come up with ways to offer you different ways of thinking. But the other piece is, have you thought about maybe like buying this is a popular thing here, is like buying a house.
Like a second home?
Yeah, or maybe even building one on property and then charging like fair market value for the rent.
Yeah, and like make them rent out of that. So if your
parents are spending money for their retirement and they're going to be sending it to a retirement home, well, they could just pay you rent.
If you need them to be that close. Yeah,
or vice versa.
Because if that retirement home is close by, that might be.
And they're okay with that, sure. Yeah. But let's say they're not. There's just another option. So we're just trying to. Long story short, these are the kind of conversations you and your wife need to be having quickly, because it looks like you're already in the bag a little bit. B Will, what you gonna tell them to get unstuck?
I can't believe you took my whole time for that.
No.
Getting accounting is crazy. But I would say first, anytime you're in a relationship, but I mean, hopefully it's a man. He said he's married?
Yeah.
Great.
And 2 kids.
Oh, yeah, that's great. This is a step. This is a union there. You always do what's best for the union first. That's the first thought. Whatever makes the kids happy, well, first wife, but then kids. Whatever makes that household happy, that's what you do. Sometimes that looks like, to his point, which was just brilliant, you might go, talk to your financial. This is how you know he got money. No, I just thought it just clicked in my brain. It really did. I was like, get a financial advisor. Oh, these guys got. Anyway, I pocket watch, but no, he's right. Like, talk to a financial advisor or go get this extra property, put something in your backyard. For me, that is also help. Like sometimes we think help is the first thing is, they got to be at my house. No, let's just be real. I'm not picking up shit. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just like, Dad, Mom, I love you. I'm not. I'm not. Like, don't have me in charge of any. I have 3 siblings. So I have a brother, older sister, and a younger sister. If it's up to me, I'm telling y'all now, if y'all watching this, hopefully you are, and if you're not, you're fraud. Well, we're shipping them off. They're going to the nursing home. We're not dealing, and it's gonna be now. I'm not fraud. It'll be high class.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fraudy.
Yeah. You make sure
Y'all gonna be living nice in that home.
Like it ain't gonna be like Happy Gilmore. Like it ain't gonna be Ben Stiller coming
out.
out.
What they say about retirement home?
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Watch out now.
But what if there's the levels to it though?
Yeah, there's levels to it.
The levels of burning? It's the same.
That's
burning.
a good point. That's no.
As long as it's them two together. As long as it's them two
had a golf
together.
course on it. Like it was like one of them.
Hey, no.
No, you talking about that burn when they by themselves.
He's stupid.
Hey, no, I'm keeping it a bean.
No, so you talking about the burn when they by themselves, not the couples that are there together.
Shoot.
Yeah.
No, hey,
Unless it's upside down.
Hey, man.
And honestly, that's why I hate going last, because I have to go after you just brilliant minds. And I have to just make up stuff to say. And I be trying to make sense and it don't. But anyway, yeah, like I said, when you always focus on the household first, or anybody out there. Like whatever, like in my mind, you have to like, dang, what is the best for the house?
Yeah, whatever works.
Do my
inside.
kids want to wake up now? You know, they do love granny though, but it depends the age.
Free childcare.
When they 16, they don't want no granny at the crib, up in the space in her blouse and stinking and pissing all up. No, nobody wants that.
But why are your grannies in your head stinky, bro?
Because I don't know why I do that. Like when we talk about like grannies and stuff, I
Every
always
time
think,
they stink.
I have grandma trauma, bro. When I saw her, and I was like, dang. So I always think, damn, that's the worst. Sorry, elder people out there.
Hey, but I do got another question for y'all. So, should black schools ban bonnets and durags?
Damn, like that?
Yeah, we switching gears, bro. We switching gears. But this is a hot topic right now. So
this is why you're the best of the game, because that was the greatest segue of all time. Like get straight to
it was
business.
just like, hey, cut it off. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck the grannies. Let's get straight to the topics.
So
shout out to Stucky Debates.
Grannies be wearing bonnets. So
yeah, but this is the segment where we do the Stucky Debates, and that was the greatest question of all time, because this is huge in the social media right now. It's huge. Everybody's talking about it.
You're talking about the Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for
is it just Tuskegee or is it?
No, there's multiple.
There's more.
Howard
schools
is doing it too.
There's more schools doing it, but this is
some juicy tea. Hold on.
Yeah. So let me
put the Sam's on.
Let's get you guys put together.
Turn your car audios up now.
Yes,
this is
if
juicy
you're
tea.
listening, pay attention. This is an article that's about Tuskegee and other. Really, this is about Tuskegee University, but there's other black universities that have taken this plot. So in a letter, Tuskegee University President Mark Brown, of course his name.
Is he black? Is he black?
Yes.
Stop. Damn. Mark and Brown, and then together. Stop.
Tuskegee's at HBCU?
Yes.
Of course, but Mark Brown, come on.
Marby, yeah, it's over with.
That's like saying, like, is Juan Rodriguez Hispanic? Yeah, of course.
Of course he is.
It's tough. Mark Brown informed students that bedroom shoes. So
I thought it was flip flops.
So hold on real quick.
No,
Hold on real quick. So remember, he's sending a letter out, so he's got to use the non-black term.
Yeah,
This is the irony for all this stuff. This is the irony.
This is the irony at the HBCU.
Yeah, you're at an HBCU. You're using non-black terms for black termed items.
Powered by white money, though.
You understand? So when you say stuff like bedroom shoes, what he wants to say for black folks that have been doing this a long time, house slippers.
Yeah, house
Yeah, he
slippers,
want to say house slippers, but he can't.
He can't.
It's a letter. So he informed students that bedroom shoes, bonnets, and durags were banned from wearing to class or the cafeteria. Now that's that's OD. Under the new policy, students are required to arrive on campus with a business suit and proper shoes appropriate for a business meeting.
Oh, see.
No, hold on. I'm going to get opinions after this, but let's give him a direct quote from Mr. Brown himself. He says, "The goal here is not meant to restrict you from enjoying the Tuskegee experience, but to prepare you with a solid foundation for the workforce you will enter once you leave Tuskegee." We have a lot to say about that, Mr. Brown. We're going to keep reading. He then said, "Employers are less forgiving, and too often presentation may overrule stellar preparation." That's a bar. Now, a lot to say about that, but I'm going to let y'all boys go.
That's why I'm torn.
So,
exactly why I'm stuck in first of all.
Yeah, I'm stuck in too.
First impressions, when it comes to stuck in, first impressions matter. But here's my take on this. Number one,
and this is the college guy. So everything he says right now, you better open your.
There's levels, like you said. Like I'm stuck.
Give them all the levels. Come on,
here's the levels. Number one, if you're gonna mandate business suits.
That's tough.
You really can't do that, or
These
you better have
homeless.
part of that. Right. There's people coming here who have never had a suit before, don't even know what a suit is. So you gonna provide it?
Because and I pay for college.
Right.
Yeah. I don't pay for college for no suit.
And I'll tell you right now, there's not that many cheap HBCUs.
Good luck.
Yeah. So you got to pay this tuition and buy a suit. And let's be real, ain't nobody going to class every day in the same suit. So you got to get at least 3.
That's a good
Come
point.
on, bro. Let's be
And
for
it's
real.
gonna
That's
backfire
not realistic.
That's a good
because here's a quick loophole. People that think like me, if you're gonna mandate something that I feel like is a little silly, I will just use the immediate loophole to do the opposite.
Yes, that.
So
and,
it said if you're gonna come to campus, well then I'll stop coming to campus.
Yeah. I'll just take all online classes.
Shut all of that.
yeah.
Just go straight
Now we
online.
want to see how you employ your
So
professors.
what was the first one more time?
So if you are going to mandate a suit, then you as the institution will have to provide suits for those.
100%.
Also, you are kind of gender classing your entire population, right?
Oh, that's a good
because
one.
women's suits are different than men's suits. But you said a business suit. All business suits, a women's business suit is even more expensive at times, right? Because men's suits are technically only considered the jacket and the pant.
That's right.
Okay, but a women's suit is considered the jacket, the pant, and the blouse.
Come on.
So, and also you said proper shoes. So a
Can you
shoe, a
define
suit
proper?
and tennis shoes. What? Yeah, exactly. What exactly is proper? You're going to have to break this down. What I already know is this is going to be either A, retracted, or B,
Disaster.
have an amendment to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disaster.
And the reason why is because I will give you this. What Matt just said is perfect. People are just not going to come to class.
Simple.
That's totally fine. And then you're going to lose your funding
There you
because you
go.
have students who are failing out.
Watch it,
and then
bro.
you're going to have to retract it anyway.
Watch it.
Okay. Or B, people are going to rebel. And HBCUs are the best place for that.
Yeah.
So let's be real. I can kind of see the bonnets. I can kind of see the durags. I can kind of see the house slippers. Kind of. Okay. Here's what you have to understand. You as an instructor, you as an institution are to prepare these students educationally. And by that education means, hey, I don't care what you're wearing right now in class, but when you go for an interview, find a suit. That's the educational piece. It's not saying that you will get a job if you always come in looking like
That's
you
the
just
other
woke up.
part.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other. Well, here's what I was gonna say to that. I have so much to say to that.
Yeah, I have a
so much
ton,
to say
bro.
to
I have a ton.
But I'll say a couple things for starters. One, I've been working in corporations a mighty, mighty long time.
Yes.
I will tell you, it's at best and at worst, I would say 50-50 of when I've ever been mandated to wear anything. Just being honest. Most they tell you is business casual.
Yeah.
And then if they go further than that, it's because you have a high-end executive job and
Mm-hmm.
you work in the office, and that's a mandate for the entire office. And
Yes.
again, I've worked at some very large corporations and still work with one, and it's just not a mandate. It's not a thing. I'm
it's
sorry.
also not comfortable.
Well, forget the comfortable
lot.
part. I'm not worried about comfortable because I'm only using his words.
Right.
We can talk about my thing, but he said employers are less forgiving and too often presentation may overrule stellar preparation. The goal is not meant to restrict, but to prepare you with a solid foundation for the workforce you will enter once you leave Tuskegee. And again, I'm as a representation of that workforce you're talking about.
That's a lot.
That's not it's not real.
I promise you, not every workworkforce and not every job
not a
requires
thing.
a suit.
Yeah,
And you can be still making millions.
I don't know of
without
any. I don't
requiring
know
a
of any high-ranking corporation that doesn't require you to do at least business casual. Now that we can talk about that.
Yeah,
Then you can
business casual is
set them
good.
up for that.
Yeah.
Set them up for that. Right. You know what this feels like? This is all I'm gonna say. This is my hot take. You know what this feels like?
What?
And it's weird because it's coming from HBCUs.
Yeah.
That's what's weird.
I already know where you're headed.
But no, I don't know if you do. You remember that like 2011, 2015 era in the clubs, especially in Dallas.
Yep.
but
Yes. I know
where
exactly
you
what
would
you're
go
talking
to
about.
the club and you just trying to cut a rug, get behind something that's shaking a little bit, and make it home by 2:00 and not get pulled over by the cops. That was your life.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like a place where you need to be business anything. But for a long time there, the underlying race tone was, you can't get in this club unless you're business casual. You can't wear sneakers. You got to wear
Dress
shoes. You can't wear
Full-on
jeans. They got to
suits.
wear slacks.
No Jordans. Yeah.
It feels weird coming from an HBCU because, like, bro,
Yes.
you too?
Yeah.
Now,
exactly.
if you want to say something like, so here's that's the no side of the stuck in. The stuck yes is if you want to stop them with the slides and the do-rag and the bonnet going into class, I'm for that.
Yeah.
I'm for that. And yes, I get it, students. Oh, well, I live on campus. It's kind of weird for me. I don't care.
No.
Some of it is
You don't live
nonsense,
in that
bro.
classroom.
Some of it's nonsense. If that's the case, why can't you, and to show people that have selective outrage, why don't I see people showing up in robes to class?
Right.
Okay, if you cared that much, you should show up in a robe. No, nothing. No bra, no underwear, nothing. Just come in the robe. Make sure the little middle part is tied. Have them same house slippers on, that same bonnet. Sit down and watch and listen to your professor. And I want you to tell me by the end of it that you felt comfortable the entire 60 minutes.
Right.
Odds are you were uncomfortable the entire time. That's a lie. You definitely were uncomfortable. So students, you understand what he's trying to do. But also, Dr. Brown, Mr. Brown, you wildin'. You're going to have to redact a lot of this.
Yeah, read the dress code part real quick, because
So he's saying
we need to clarify like the difference between dress code and uniform.
So the difference is, okay, so it says under the new policy, students are required to arrive on campus with a business suit and proper shoes appropriate for business meeting.
That's his definition of proper. The shoe
Right.
has to be.
But did they describe what is under that? But that's what y'all were saying. They
Based
didn't
on this,
describe
like
what
this is
business suit
just part of the article. There's more to read, but
Sure.
but I haven't seen that description either.
No, he didn't. He
Yeah.
gave you the description.
No, I'm
but
saying,
it's
like-
extremely broad.
Yeah, it's
That's
too
why
broad.
I said he's going to have to redact a lot of this because
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean by appropriate for a business meeting. Whose business? Which meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the standard of the business casual?
So here, right here, and this is on the Google AI overview.
Okay.
A business suit is a matching set of formal clothing worn for work, consisting of a jacket and matching trousers or a skirt. It is designed to look sharp, serious, and professional in offices, meetings, and interviews.
That's
So
crazy.
but it's broad.
Yeah.
So, but for me, that's why I say like I don't know about it in 2026, but I remember like when you said we grew up and stuff like that. And this is high school though.
It's way back. College for me, yeah.
You know, I mean, Duncanville had dress code, but these are private schools. I can see a private school. I don't know what Tuskegee is, but I can see a private college saying, "Hey, if you want to come to this college, this is what we do as far as uniforms." But like I say, the other side again is uniforms.
Yes,
not
it's
dress
uniform.
code. Yeah, uniform. I can see a uniform. Dress code is basically saying, "Hey, you're within these limits of a dress code."
Right.
Uniform saying that I wear slacks in a everybody has to wear black slacks, blue slacks, or a blue jacket, black jacket.
Right.
Dress code saying, "Hey, you can't wear khaki pants, but you can wear any other jeans that you want."
Right.
You know, something like that.
Yeah,
He's just
uniform.
giving you
Uniform.
too
The
vague.
word uniform is definitive of itself. It means
But I'm saying I can see Hogwarts is fake, but I can see a Hogwarts or like
Harvard or Yale.
I can see Harvard. I can see that.
with the sweater vest.
I
the
can
quarter,
see it.
The quarter zip. Cool. I guess what I'm saying is uniform literally means uniform.
The same. Yes,
the
it
same
means the
form.
same.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't-
And it means it is provided by the institution.
well,
but
not necessarily, but
I
it
mean,
does
like
tell me
provided the range. So like
But-
you may
but-
still have to buy it, but the institution says this is your
it
uniform.
removes autonomy.
Right.
But I'm saying dress code is really giving grace.
No, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay, okay, bet.
So uniform removes autonomy.
Yes.
Dress code gives you autonomy.
But was the word dress code or uniform?
Neither.
Yeah, neither.
He's,
It's
it's,
business.
under new policy.
Yeah, whatever
which
that means.
this
Ooh,
is
he-
new policy
he got too
means
much-
yeah, you
new
trying too
policy
hard, bro.
just literally means dress code.
Chad,
It's
you-
not uniform because he will have to use the term uniform in order to make it uniform. Otherwise, it will
trying to
be a
test the
dress
waters.
code
He put out an
under
EP.
the policy.
He put out an
and
EP.
he says stuff like,
And it
so,
didn't
so
work.
then and then to go further, and I'm not saying this is your intention, Dr. Brown. I'm gonna call you Doctor because
No, we ain't calling no doc.
well,
Frog Brown.
president of this university typically.
Facts.
Yeah, look him up first. Maybe I'm mistitling you, and I'm
And there's
so
other
sorry.
colleges too. So,
Yeah, but I'm so sorry if I'm mistitling you. However, my point that I was giving you is that he says things like employers are less forgiving. To that, I'll say, which employers? Also, why are you limiting yourself to employers that only employ people that are dressed like that? Again, this is the monolith conversation. It's like your own. It's like, man, your own people. And I get what you're trying to do, but you can't. The same way you get upset, like, and not you, Dr. Brown. I mean, black folks in general. We all get upset when we're painted with this big brush. You see what I'm saying? That's one of our
He is
biggest
doctor,
things.
by the way.
Is Dr. Brown?
Okay, cool.
Okay. Dr. Brown, we as black folks already get painted with a big brush often. And all of us hate it. Deep down internally, some people may not come out loud and say that. I'm going to say it right now. I hate it. Like, I am not whatever you have in your brain, I can promise you. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking to me after 5 minutes talking to me, you're going to realize, I don't think I've ever met this type of black dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Jeremy and
This
Brian are
man's
Corey.
background crazy.
What's he got?
High-ranking military. Air
I
Force.
knew it.
Oh.
I knew it. I was just
Yeah,
about
he
to go
on
there.
y'all ass over there, boy.
No. I was just about to go there. Literally.
general.
Wake y'all ass up
No,
and put
bro,
them suits
my
on.
next
now.
point was literally about to be
gotta be
there.
Yeah, he has to
like,
be.
High-ranking
Thank you.
major general in the Air Force.
here we go. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. You're not in the
has-
military, Dr. Brown. These are students.
A bachelor's in accounting, a master's in public administration,
ass.
a master's in strategic studies from Air
That's
Command and
trauma.
Staff, a master's in national security strategy,
Now look.
and a doctorate in
Watch
education.
watch how long that what's that training, that 13 weeks training, basic. This is how long that basic training trauma that sat in your brain, dog. Like, these are students, bro. These are not military. These are not.
But that's let's on the other side though. On the other side, let's just say if he does get disapproved. Because he's military, the consequences that y'all got to go through, I want y'all to. Hey,
But listen
you
to
don't
yourself.
wear that suit,
But listen
boy.
to yourself. But listen to
you
yourself.
don't wear that
Listen to yourself.
shit.
Listen to yourself.
Also, Tuskegee is private.
Listen.
See, bro. Again,
Listen to yourself.
No. Again, the objective is this is a real thing out here.
Sure.
And I'm just saying, like, I can see a private, bro. At the end of the day, who runs corporate, bro? Well, we know
That's
we
real.
know who really
That's
runs
real.
it. But who really run corporate, bro? Let's just call it what it is. And if you can't, what's that saying they say? If you can't beat the game or something, join it.
If you can't beat them, join them.
And bro, the only way to get y'all to understand that these boys out here run the game and they run the banks and the real estate and everything that you want, at least we got to start at the basics, the clothes. Sometimes they say you are what you wear. Like
Yeah, but
that's how you start your life.
That's a huge leap. So I say start in the classrooms.
But I'm a private school. He didn't say he was public.
No,
I said private.
I get it, but
my
start
argument's
in the
for
classroom.
private.
Yeah, start in the classroom.
Fact.
To say when you
Facts.
come on campus is crazy work.
Yeah.
No, that's
and
fact.
to like
That's fact.
because you're making them do this everywhere, and that's not.
and the reason why I say
I can't go pick up my mail, bro. I can't go to the mail house and grab my mail without wearing a suit.
And
This
shorts
is
and a
insanity,
t-shirt,
bro.
you know?
I can't go to the mess hall. He said the cafeteria.
What's the earliest class in college?
7 a.m.
Usually at 7 or 8.
And that's my argument, because what happens is in college, and it's sad because I only went to college for 2 weeks, but I had friends that was close in it, out there in the streets. But anyway, no, but seriously though, one thing I noticed, there's a lot of kids, I don't know if it's majority, you can tell me, but there's a lot of kids that have to study for a test. And sometimes you don't get that sleep until
that's
4, 5, 6 in the morning. So you get that 1 to 2 hour power nap. And then when you're running out the door to get to that test so you don't miss that class and get kicked out or whatever, you're not thinking clothes. You're thinking whatever I have on, let me at least let me brush my teeth, run out of that room, get to your test and take the test. I'm not thinking about, let me put on a suit real quick. That's another 30 minutes, an hour to my time.
Look up Tuskegee's, look up their educational stuff.
And where they're at.
No, I want to know how
Educational
well
stuff. I need more.
Okay, sorry. I want to know, how when you look up a school, high school or something, you see how they did in their tests and all that. Not to tell you a lot.
Fact.
I'm curious because I have an angle I'm trying to play right now, but I don't know it. Look up how well they do it at school, at the education part. Because I feel like now that I know all of this, being that it's private, he's a doctor, he's military. How are they doing?
The average GPA is a 3.1.
Listen to me closely. What's the average on the planet?
Hold on, sorry, that's a lie.
I'm about to say.
That's the average high school. So those coming into Tuskegee.
No, I asked you, what is their graduating GPA at the end? What's the average? And then what's the average for the nation? If somebody could, I'm sure Grok or somebody can do that first.
Yeah, that's average for the nation is going to be different.
Well, I'm trying to compare it to how well they perform versus the rest of the entire nation.
Okay, so average.
I'll put it like
GPA upon graduation. Oh, because they're private, they don't have to publish it.
Of course not. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'll be on it, boy. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about.
But they have a 55% graduation rate, which is
okay. What's the average of the nation?
He's saying
what's the graduation rate of the nation?
He's saying if you wear suits, it might go up.
Let's see. I just want to know.
What's the graduation rate for
the average university in the United States for all of them? I'm going somewhere with this, guys. Sorry, listeners who can't see what we're doing. We're actually trying to research something right now. I'm going somewhere with this.
61 to 64%.
Okay, so
private nonprofit is 75%.
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. I see what's happening here. We are having an issue because now you can't tell me, because the rest of the nation is performing well, you can't tell me it's a nation problem. This is a Tuskegee problem or an individual problem at these things, right? So you're trying to fix the gap of education and completance by changing the dress code and not talking to the professors about, hey, what are your curriculums that we're not getting? Why are we not connecting with these kids? What's going on there? And I'm not, man, please, I know the staff works really hard at Tuskegee. I've never been there. I don't know you guys. I'm pretty sure you work really well. But when, some things, again, maybe because my corporate brain, numbers are going to be what they are. You see what I'm saying? The rest of the world, no matter how you cut it, the rest of the world is doing it 75% of the time.
They're doing better retaining students. That's good.
This boy over here about the.
Yeah, I'm
So
going.
you keep
belt
proving
to
my
ass.
point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
belt
The
to
only
ass.
thing they're
point.
doing good at is holding on to students.
You keep
'cause
proving my
the
point.
national average for college freshman retention rate
And then
is
wanna blame them.
69.
Where's it at?
Alabama.
Okay, man.
And then want to blame the students.
The
So you
retention rate
retain
is
them.
69.1 for
Man,
students
stop
returning to their same, whereas Tuskegee's 81%.
Dr. Brown, you got to wake up a lot
Dr. Brown,
earlier
I
in the
tried,
morning.
bro.
Yeah, you got to wake
I
up a lot
tried,
earlier
but
in the morning.
You seem like you're a fraud. I think we should just fly out there and interview him or something.
Yeah, we got, and
Hey,
I don't
that'd be
know.
cool.
Yeah, that'd
we
be
don't know
alright.
these people to know them enough to give. I'm just saying you got to do better than that, Dr. Brown. And I'm not saying that these kids, bro. Oh my God, I am not on the side of the kids that's coming to school looking like however they want to look.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
please get
we
it
said, we
together.
understand the bonnets and the Durags and
Please
the
get
house,
it together,
house
dude.
shoes, house slippers. That's reasonable, but to say and in lieu of that, put on a suit is wild.
Even crazier to say,
Yeah.
because again, if you were just trying to fix the issue in the classroom, you would have said that. But I know there's something else behind it because you said stuff like coming to campus and the cafeteria, bro.
But he probably didn't write that. So
He's targeting.
Bro,
no,
it's
it
a
doesn't
literal
matter.
quote.
It don't matter.
Here's the thing: there are a lot of ghost writers when it comes to this stuff. There actually a lot of people have public relations
PR.
departments,
Yeah,
right?
PR, yeah.
But he still has to sign off.
I'm about to say,
his signature at
I'm
the
just
bottom
trying to
of the
bail
letter.
him out.
We're trying to help you, Dr. Brown, but here's the
Yeah.
thing. If you're now, here's another problem. If he would come out and say that, I'd be like, so you mean to tell me you're not vetting what people are saying? You're using your words
didn't
and your
say that.
voice, and you're not gonna
He's new, guys, and he's
Is he?
coming from the military to here, and it's a lot going on.
This is
Honestly,
very
what you
common.
can really do to get unstuck, if you hire him, pay him at the minimum
Get you
$250,
an investigator.
minimum $250, and he got to have benefits, got to pay travel and all that stuff. You can bring him to your campus, and he'll fix all this
let him
shit.
investigate. That's the I-9 guy.
Hey, if I
Or the T, my bad.
Minimum
Title
250.
IX.
T9
And a new Tesla. I mean, I'm really giving you help. That's minimum.
Hey,
I'm
long
giving
story
you
short, Jamie will never show up in no.
I'm about to say you paid me like that. I'm in a 3-piece suit, vest, and everything.
He said, "Hey,
Fresh-
fuck it. I
My
do the
boy
pod from
said-
virtual."
Hey,
Come on,
I've
man.
literally only ever worn suits to work for interviews.
I got
I don't even do
to
for
say
interviews.
this again. I got to
Not
say this out loud again because I
education, you
can't
have to.
understand it. The
Yeah.
boy said, and I quote, students are required to arrive on campus with a business suit and proper shoes appropriate for business meeting. Before that, the boy said, banned from wearing to class or the cafeteria.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
Trump's done worse. Trump's done worse.
keep in mind, I need you to understand this, bro. This is Alabama. Imagine that in the summer.
I'm not trying
Imagine that in
to.
the
That,
heat.
that's the
You want me
obvious
to rock
stuff.
a? You want me
Hey,
to
they
rock?
gonna,
A,
they gonna
How
come
you
after him
gonna
with
tell
that
me to
cheer.
wear
You remember the
suit?
Alabama cheer? They gonna come after your ass with a
So
cheer.
wait a
Be
minute.
careful.
You mean I can't go get nothing to eat without a suit on? That's insanity, bro.
Because then you risk getting your suit dirty.
But
then I
let
got
me
to
see if
stain
he's
on my
on college.
suit, and you got to pay for dry cleaning because you can't
Nah.
really naturally wash.
The
a
worst
suit.
part is, please tell me there's no other white students or white colleges doing this. Are there white colleges doing this?
I mean,
don't
yes, like there are
PW?
private. There are
They probably
PWIs
super
that have.
private.
Here's the thing: there are PWIs that have dress codes. Yes,
But not like that, right? Where they
to have to be
literally
in
ban-
business suits.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so. Yeah, there's got to be one.
Even at the cafeteria?
It's if it's uniform, yes.
They said there's other
yeah, I'm not
people.
talking. I'm talking about like a dress suit, like or a dress code. The way we're talking about, not a uniform. Like just out of nowhere, banning products that people wear to come to class. If there's not a huge
Oh yeah. There's so that would be like in the dress code policy. Yes, there are some. Yes, there are some colleges that require suits attire for events and classroom settings and general campus settings as well.
name them,
Hampton University's one. I don't know what it
Private.
is.
name them.
That's a HBCU.
Yeah, name them.
Um,
That's Hampton. That's black.
okay, that's them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to find them. I mean, they're there. Like there are certain dress codes. Like BYU has dress codes. They're not as severe. Liberty University is known for how what's the word, conservative they are.
Yeah, but it ain't really.
Yeah, but my thing is, you guys are getting the point. Hopefully,
Yes.
you're getting the point I'm
Paul
trying to
Quinn
drop.
College.
Again,
That's
HBCU. That's
Yeah.
Dallas.
That's out here, yeah.
Oh, you said white.
Yeah, PWI.
Oh, okay,
I want to
yeah,
know
yeah.
if there's a PW. What? And again,
I'm not saying
of course,
any school that's not HBCU.
yeah,
is-
thank you.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
again,
For lack of a better word.
and again, I know there's going to be like your small nuances of school. I'm talking
Yes.
about of majority.
Oh yeah, no,
high
of majority,
number.
hell no.
No.
They're
yeah.
going to have a dress code and a policy, sure, but it won't look like that. It'll be something like "Don't come naked." You know, like pretty much. This is nonsensical. You're going to have to redact a lot of this, Dr. Brown, and maybe just tighten up your words. Please keep it there. Just tighten up your words. Maybe loosen up the ban in terms of location on campus, because that's a little crazy to me. But definitely keep it there.
I want to see this man's honorifics, like his email signature. You see, that man have 5 master's degrees.
I'm not saying, bro, he deserves.
Like, I just want to see what his email signature looks
again,
like.
Dr. Brown, I don't know you. You deserve everything you've ever accomplished. I just think you missed the ball right here. And your background helps me to believe why that happened. That's all I'm saying. That makes you no better or less of a man. It just means I dropped the ball in a lot of areas. I don't feel like I'm less or better than nobody. But people call me out on it.
Yeah, I think Dr. Brown has got enough play. Your deuces, Dr. Brown. We're done with you.
If you want us to come out to campus, let us know.
Yeah, call us or something.
Man, don't call me because I wear Yeezys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna wear a suit.
I wear the slide. I rock a suit. I interview everybody and tell them why they don't want to be in the suit. But that's neither here nor there. You got some Stucky debates for us?
Yeah, but because we mentioned belt to ass, that brings up this beautiful topic. What's the worst thing to get whooped with?
I'm sorry, the OG switch. Especially the switch that you got to pick on your own.
You talking about the green one or the brown one?
It doesn't matter. It don't matter the color, but the brown
one matters.
The brown is harder.
The brown's
gonna break.
Yeah.
No,
What other color?
No, the green one.
The green is flexible.
It's too fresh.
Yeah,
it's too fresh.
It cuts through the wind.
Not only that.
That green one bust your ass.
Here's what you're not talking about.
Come on.
It's not just one welt with the green one.
Oh,
it's gonna wrap around.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's flexible.
It's gonna wrap around. That brown one, you get one. Bow.
Yeah, that boy, he moving that hand, don't he? You learning volleyball?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what the kids do nowadays.
What about that belt with the had the little silver spikes on them?
The studded belt.
That shit
First of all, that's torture.
Yeah,
if you hit kids with that, you go to jail.
Like I'm looking at the screen. Look, my arms are in the V. Cause I've been practicing at the house. Look, I'm
play volleyball.
No, this is for golf.
Yeah.
I was looking at because that's the same.
No, I'm looking at the lean and stuff. I'm looking at my lean. I'm like, okay. Anyway, sorry, audience. I'm looking at the screen that we have in our studio.
Hey, this one happens in the office environment, and I saw you post this, and I think it's good. Is reheating fish at work disrespectful?
I think it is.
Anything fishy with the deep smell?
I think it is.
Hey, I 100% agree.
And you know
like
what's funny?
Shrimp, catfish.
No.
Number one of all time is salmon.
Salmon will tear the office
The entire-
up.
But
and it's the most
tastes so
common.
good.
But
Yeah.
it's the most common.
That's because salmon is the most common
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when you're doing meal preps, I mean, it's an inevitability you're gonna hit one of them.
And most offices, you're not cleaning the microwave, so it's going to be in the microwave for just
crazy.
I still use the microwave even though it's not clean. What about you?
Gracious.
But
Bro, I hate when y'all act perfect. Bro, y'all are nasty. Like, stop doing it for the Sims. Y'all are nasty.
I was just about to say,
Okay.
I do it, but here's my trick. I'll put that paper towel on top.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I close. Then I wait. Then whatever I brought it in, I put the lid back on and just crack it a little bit. I'm not. I don't want no
I'm
particles.
not ever going to be the reason why the microwave is dirty.
Nah, ain't no particles.
That'll never be mine.
Speaking of nasty, they stole our. I was scrolling online and our topic is viral about the bending over in the shower.
Who?
Yeah, I've been seeing all pods have been talking about. Y'all haven't seen it?
Nah,
Bro, that came on our pod
hold on,
first.
real quick. I'm gonna say this too. Pods, I'm watching you.
Yeah,
I've been noticing. Yeah,
because you know what it is? Because we're small.
Yeah.
They'll never know. The world will never know that you're still in
They
topics.
think that we don't know.
Yeah, they think
That's
that
the
we
part.
don't. Yeah,
That's the part. Hey, look, we are a small team. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, you want to see the team?
Yeah.
So everything comes to us, no matter what it is. All the comments, everything comes to us.
and the algorithms are separate
Bro,
too.
listen, we pay attention.
But we small, but we big.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, we're out now.
Him? Motion.
See, a lot of people don't know. See,
Motion.
First of all, he got a social media business, but this boy, it's every algorithm, every content creator, every niche,
Listen.
or niche, whatever y'all want to say.
Follow.
He has a person in there. Like
follow
he
it.
has the top. Like he knows every niche out there. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I pay attention for real. I see y'all pods. And I see the big, I ain't gonna say it. I see big ones.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
You know what? We need to start saving it.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
y'all know
No.
we ain't lying with it.
You know what I'm gonna start
We'll
doing?
start saving it.
Matter of fact, this is how we're gonna double down. Ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna see if y'all watch our show for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start posting the one like we never post any other person's podcast stuff on our stuff on purpose. I just want to keep everything as organic as possible.
Yeah.
From now on, if you see a story,
Seriously.
if you see a story of a post from a podcast, just know it's
Just know.
because
We on the
I'm
game.
calling them like, hey, come on, fam.
Yeah, we
Sorry
said
for
that
the
first.
PSA. Go to StuckyPod.com. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to get that off.
No, that's a good one.
All
Let 'em
week
know.
I've been pissed off about it.
I didn't even know, bro. You should have said that.
No, it's easy to steal from us, bro. Anyway, let me.
Yeah, let me.
Sorry,
Which
guys.
I appreciate, by the way.
Just promote
Flattery.
us.
Flattery.
Put-
Yeah,
give us
because
a little
basically
tag.
influence.
Yeah.
I'm just
Tag.
really teasing by the stealing. It's really we're influencing other people.
And
That's what we're here for.
And when we do it, just to show you, because remember, we like to get y'all unstuck. there's times where we utilize things.
What?
But
I'm a thief.
Yeah, but hold on. But immediately we give the grace.
Yeah.
We will
I
tell
steal a lot of ideas.
I will immediately tell you where I got it from. There's no
100%.
question. Oh yeah, this came from. I'll tag you and everything. All right, so here's a good one. I think this is good because I'm raising young boys, and I get this pushback a lot because I force my kids to do this, and there's a lot of parents that are like, no, but should kids still be saying yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am?
I say yes within reason.
So you're stuck in.
I'm stuck and the reason why I feel like naturally it should be yes, because if you start that way, then respect is automatically dished. But the moment the disrespect is gone, screw the ma'am, screw the sir. I also respect the fact that if you're not going to give me that same back, then cool. But also, I also think that we need to be the people who are comfortable letting people know that that's not necessary, because a lot of people don't know how to break that.
Yes.
Like I feel like we have been good at code switching our entire life, right? And so, but like for me, when some people come up to me and like see my position or whatever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, hey sir, like I appreciate it," I was just like, "Hey, like no problem, but you don't have to worry about calling me sir. Like I still respect you. Like no big deal. Like, hey, you can relax just a little bit. Like don't think just because I'm this guy, like I'm an investigator, you got to come. No, you can call me like Mr. Middleton. You can call me Jeremy,
I'm on the polar opposite side of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because my reasoning behind it isn't what you're thinking. You see, I see what you're doing. You're saying like. So in other words, to address that point, there is no code switch if it's consistent. If I do it with my boys, just to prove what I'm telling you right now, I call my sons sir. Like
so there's no code switching in your household.
No, meaning like the energy isn't about trying to be perfect for certain scenarios or trying to be proper for certain scenarios. I find it to just be proper, and I'd rather you have somebody tell you that they're offended by them being called sir, ma'am, and then you can adjust that way, than the flip, where you got first impression, like Dr. Brown was talking about, and here you are talking about some hey dude or sup or calling them by their first name. Like no disrespect, one of my boys, I had to tell his kids sometimes like, hey, I'm Mr. Middleton to you, Mr. Matt. I truly in my heart believe this helps us along the way, because I address my children like this, even in anger. No sir, we don't do that. No sir. Yeah.
So,
hey, Dad, what are you doing? Yes,
people,
sir.
you say you don't like it when people call you Mr. Matt.
No, I want them to. And when a kid calls me Matt, there's something that happens.
Oh yeah,
to my spirit.
They put the what's the name in front? Yes, I thought you were saying you didn't like that.
Well, to me, titles matter. The Bible thinks titles even matter. So if titles matter, I want to be addressed as such. Don't believe me? Here's the conundrum. When people say stuff like, "Well, I don't want to be called yes sir, yes ma'am," then don't be a doctor, because I'm gonna call you by your first name. Yeah, don't be mad. Don't be Dr. Brown and I walk up to you and say, hey, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I'm a doctor. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't respect
if they tell
titles.
you that.
No, I mean I don't respect titles out the gate. I'm gonna call you Mr. Brown until you have to check me. And now what happens now? Now he's checking me about, hey, I'm Dr. Brown. No matter how you cut it, there's gonna be some tension there for a little bit.
It's all about the socialism of just making sure that you respect what other people are going to say.
Because imagine the flip. Imagine the flip. Imagine being mad at the kid for saying Mr. Or Doctor to you. Imagine explaining that to one of your friends. Why were you yelling at that kid? He was being respectful. You see what I'm saying? It won't happen. What most you can say is, I don't like to be called man. It makes me feel old. Well, then that makes you weird, but it doesn't make that person less respectful. So I'm the opposite. Hey, I want you to practice it in all things, because I want this to become a behavior that you utilize. Why? Because it helps me to remember that I'm supposed to love my brother. That's the mandate. I love you, are my brother, no matter who you are. You're my sister, no matter who you are. I'm supposed to love you like I love myself as my neighbor, right? Hard to do that when I don't look at you with respect, even in title. So we're going to start with that.
So the real question is, because this is also hot nowadays with cancel culture, should employers be allowed to check your social media?
What do you mean check?
I mean, check, look at, inspect.
Like before they hire, like to fire you, to
sure.
Like give us a scenario so we can paint that.
Okay,
go hard on it.
I'll go with the first one. Before they hire you, they look at your social media and they make a determination off of that.
Again,
while you're currently employed, they look at your social media, see that you did something crazy, and they term you for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's what I say: should employers be allowed to check it? Yeah. that it's whatever your contract says is what you're going to be termed for regardless. And if it's in wrongful termination, then you got a lawsuit on your hands. So make sure you read your social media policies and your contracts. But yeah, sure, they can check it. If you're smart, lock it up.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We're
No problem.
the good point, and I think the question is around should they be able to do it? Yeah. Again, we have selective outrage. Let me ask you, what job have you guys ever been on where they didn't do a background check?
A background check isn't always social media, though.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
Actually,
it's parallel,
there are also
though. It's
some
still
jobs that
parallel.
don't. Most like fast food jobs don't always do that.
Sure. But my point is, I can say on the list of jobs I've held in my life, 99% of them background.
To me, it's still parallel.
Yeah, it's
it's a good parallel.
They're just
Because before social media, that would be the social media would be the
that
background.
would be that's them checking on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, what are some ways to get around that background check back in the day? Other people's pee.
Oh yeah, the pee test.
Look.
Yeah.
Putting your friends down for references.
Fake piss.
You remember that one where they would call your friends? Oh, I worked with him for 20 years. And
Quick question: have y'all ever had to do that? Fake piss?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Why you say no like that? Like people with fake piss are
It's me,
peasants or
no,
something?
sir.
What?
Like people that done the fake piss process are peasants.
They're not peasants. They're just criminals.
Oh,
my God.
shit!
Watch out.
Oh,
No, it's just like,
You know
what?
they use
Let me phrase
it.
that. I'll be very direct with that. You may or may not be a criminal.
There you go.
You are just breaking rule, law, or policy.
There you go.
wow.
So by definition, you are immediately a liar.
Yo,
Now,
That's by definition.
but,
So
hey,
that's
listen,
not even a Jeremy thing.
I can't
that
even be
is
mad at that.
Yeah. By definition, you are a liar.
I'm a criminal.
He ain't lying.
I love just going off the definition. The definition is you a liar.
He ain't lying.
if did we finish that out?
Yeah.
If you are getting married or not, how much should you spend on an engagement ring? Average cost, average price. Come on, guys. What's the average you think? Like what the world should go by?
I feel like I don't have
I'm gonna tell you what I
Let's
did.
type it in
like
on
the
ChatGPT.
standard.
I
or
say
Google.
5% of your income, 10% if you really got it.
on an engagement ring. So that doesn't include the other part of the band if it's a lady.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And
So let's do
that's
total,
also-
like total for. Let's break down woman and man real quick. Total for men and
Okay, I was about to say because men get one part
I'm
of the ring.
sticking
It's
with that
rare.
5.
It's rare that you get two parts, right? But the engagement ring is step one, and then the wedding ring or the second band is step two. So there's two actual rings when it comes to the ladies.
the ladies.
So
Lady.
so is you're saying you're 5% period?
Yeah, I think you should 5 to 10% should be what you're.
Bro, so you're saying basically if somebody's making $12 an hour, they're making $2,000 a month. You say how much percentage wise? 5
Exactly right.
of the what was that $100 or what is the math on that?
So for lack of a better word, if someone makes $100,000 a year, 5% of that is $5,000.
Very simple.
Oh, okay, bet.
So no more than
that's not bad.
$5,000 for.
Very
Oh, you're
simple.
talking about of the yearly salary, 5%.
Whatever
of
your
that.
salary
Okay,
is for the year,
bet.
5% of that to 10%.
I don't know why I
should be-
thought you
so
said month.
10%.
If you go over 10%, you just OD in there. I'm sorry, bro. And I know y'all out there. I
Some
know
people
y'all
got
out
money
there.
for that, but that's
Yeah, I
also,
know y'all out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. First of all, I'm going to laugh.
Is that
I'm not-
even like comfortable? Like for a woman's diamond ring, like some of them are so big.
Listen,
I'm like, I
listen
know
to me,
y'all
listen
don't
to
rock
me.
them.
Listen, don't ever underestimate those women in those rings. Bro.
I know. I'm not underestimating.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
not.
how.
Yeah,
Bro,
women
they
are
will have a
with the
ring that bend their finger like this. For
Yeah. Be like,
ChatGPT says a realistic budget by price range, average engagement plus wedding band,
5 to 20.
6,000 to 8,000.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go. That's what I spent.
Luxury is $10,000 plus.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
over 10%, which
Yeah.
is around 10,000 or more, depending on how much money you make.
Yeah.
You are probably in the high carat, like 4 or 5 carat size, and then you start getting into that. Well, not that's 4 or 5 is way too much.
So,
and
so
that's,
they're saying
that's
average.
the women's
that's some-
side. What about the men's side?
Oh, I didn't look up. I thought you were on, man. My bad.
I mean, now if you're
What
asking
you
me,
trying to say?
I listen. I
That's
went
crazy.
to.
So they're saying everybody making $100,000 basically.
Well, that's
crazy.
it's just averaging. But here's what I wanted. I'll talk about what I wanted. I'll talk about what I wanted. I'm a man that don't really. I never grew up in my head thinking I can't wait for somebody to give me a ring.
Men don't get nothing.
It's so
right.
little. It's so little.
Men don't get nothing right. Just go ahead and say it, bro.
It's so little.
The way you just threw that phone down.
Bro, this is why I don't listen to y'all women when y'all talk. This I'm not lying. This right here says men's wedding band average.
$100.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I spent $120 for my manly bands. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, they gave us grace then. $500 to $1,000.
Not even, and that's a
So
lot.
I guess we're nothing to
1%.
women. We're nothing.
You're not hearing me. I knew
He
this
said we're
going
nothing.
in.
They don't care about us?
Let me show you how
Michael
much.
Jackson?
Let me show you.
All I wanna say is that-
Ready?
They don't really
Ready?
care about us.
I don't even. This is not a plug. This is not an ad. Manlybands.com.
Manlybands.com.
Yeah.
That's where I went to get my. And I told my wife whispering.
This is it right here?
Yeah.
Hold it up so everybody can see.
I already did. This is a tungsten.
Carbide or just tungsten?
Yeah, just tungsten, and it's non-scratch, whatever else. I think it was like $200.
They should allow men to put it on the middle finger so we could save all the women for
Yeah,
making that the average. That because in order to have that data, that means that's what women were doing.
Yeah.
100%.
So y'all gave them the data for them to say
And
that.
then
So
don't-
this is how you think.
Yeah.
This is okay.
And then don't kill them too bad because they don't even realize like. And I say they. I don't mean women. I just mean anyone who don't know this. Yeah, it was a scam from the beginning. The engagement ring was a scam just because they were trying to get rid of their blood diamonds. Go read into that. But yeah. I think here goes a good one. Should your grandparents, or let me back up, should grandparents be able to discipline your kids?
If they watching them,
I'm stuck in. It just depends on the girl.
it depends on what type of discipline, obviously. But I feel like you, and this is coming from someone who does not have kids, obviously y'all do, but I feel like you should be able to have that discussion with your parents about your kids.
Man, you
Like,
know what?
hey,
Let's go straight to it. Whoop them. Should they whoop them?
should they whoop them? That is up to
Should the
you
grandparents
and your
whoop 'em?
parenting style.
Well, it's 2026, but
Yeah.
if this was
That's
still
up to you and your
whooping world,
parenting style.
I'm with it.
100%. It's literally up to you and your parenting style.
especially depending on how involved they are and how I see how they
There you
treat
go.
the kids. If
Yeah,
you treat
yeah,
the
that
kids the way
involvement
I
is
think
important.
warrants a whooping, and I know that you will protect through that whooping and teach the story, and you're basically representing me. Oh yeah, whoop their ass.
Okay, here's I'm gonna get you unstuck. You
You
ready?
can leave a little mark.
Nope.
Nah,
What we gotta
you
start
tripping.
doing, especially in the black community, is setting them boundaries right up front.
Yeah, boundaries is huge.
So when you, to Jeremy's point, it is about what your parenting style is. But then the next point is, can you get your mom or your dad to align with your parenting style, and that will determine whether or not that
Yeah,
person
of
can
course.
discipline my children.
100%. If they can't, then they
Yeah, I'm just
don't.
gonna raise them the way I've been raising y'all. Okay, well then guess what?
but-
Then you
and
are
that's the
not going to be
part, though.
spending time with them without me.
But that's what I was about to say. Because then don't drop them off. Because then they're gonna try to.
No,
sneak it.
never.
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
But that's
And we're
that's
not
the
doing
boundary
that
setting.
forever. Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the boundary
yeah.
setting. If I ever
We'll
came
never go
home
back.
and my son was like, "Yeah, my
We're out of there. We're done.
I have to. It's just
I'm
not
shutting
gonna
it
happen.
down.
Yeah. So,
Damn, that triggered me a little bit.
mhm.
Yeah. Grandparents, they just so entitled. Bro, shut.
Yeah, no, you're not. That's not your kid.
Anyway, let's get in these top fives real quick.
Yeah, let's
We're
get-
gonna
we
do
only
the
got time for, like,
Denzel
one.
against Morgan Freeman. So, if Denzel's top 5 movies went head to head against Morgan Freeman's top 5,
That's tough.
who wins? So, real quick, let's go through Denzel and Morgan Freeman's top 5. Denzel's is in no particular order, but we'll say Malcolm X, Training Day, American Gangster, Remember the Titans, Man on Fire.
You saying no particular order, as in the list that they gave you, they didn't give you the order. They're just saying these are his.
No,
top
No,
five?
I'm just saying, like, these
Let's
are his
put
top
5 on
5,
5,
but
yeah.
you don't have to say this is number 1 is Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just 5 on 5.
It's just 5 on 5.
right.
Morgan Freeman, we have his 5 is Lean on Me, 7, which was phenomenal. Shawshank Redemption, phenomenal. $1 Million Baby, phenomenal. Dark Knight, phenomenal. So we're gonna do 5 against 5. Whoever wins, they are the winner. So
All right, so I'm keeping track.
yeah, so we got. I did the 5. You want to do it? The 5.
No,
on the
I
5?
was saying I'm keeping track
Oh,
of
okay,
who,
bet.
who vote, what we get. on
I'm
the
ready.
vote.
So I got we got Denzel Washington's Man on Fire against Malcolm X Dark Knight. Who wins that
Okay, wait.
versus that battle?
Man on Fire versus.
Dark Knight.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm going with Man on Fire.
I'm going to Man on Fire too.
I'm going on Man on Fire too. I think
Everybody would choose Dark Knight except for
yeah.
he wasn't the main character.
I don't think everybody would take it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I
So,
wouldn't.
Man on Fire won the first one.
Clearly dog walked him.
It was the second battle.
Next one is Remember the Titans versus $1 Million Baby.
Remember the Titans.
Both sport movies.
I'm doing
But once again, Freeman's not the number 1.
But with Freeman, hey.
So I'm gonna go with Denzel.
Yeah, we gotta go
Remember
Denzel.
the Titans was still.
And again, this
Denzel.
list is really based off metrics, and we got this off of Chad. I looked through Gemini and Claude, so this is what they gave us. The next round, so we got Denzel is 2 up right now.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, if he wins this one, it's over.
it's over. Yeah. And what's the number 3?
American Gangster versus Shawshank Redemption.
He won.
What?
Shawshank. That's tough.
Bro,
Shawshank.
you blocked that.
Okay.
It's 1,000. That's alpaca.
Nah, that's
Shawshank.
tough.
I'm sorry, bro.
Now the reason why these are the metrics. We're going off impact, popularity, longevity, quality, and then legacy.
Bro,
Shawshank.
Shawshank never had an album made after itself.
And it's Jay-Z, so you know I'm biased.
Thank you, American
but
Gangster.
Shawshank, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think every time you would turn on TV, and it's still
true.
now,
That's true.
Shawshank is on the TV.
So is American Gangster during
No,
Christmas.
it's not.
Christmas
Oh,
time?
Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm talking about year round. The big syndicated boy, bringing in millions.
All right, I lost this one.
Yeah. We got to give Morgan at least one.
Yeah, because that was tough.
What was the next one after that? It is Training Day verse 7.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Moving
7 is tough, bro.
7 is
It
tough.
is, but Training Day? Y'all
Brad
tripping,
Pitt
bro.
and Morgan Freeman in 7. I'm not even a movie guy
Bro,
like this.
listen to me.
You're a movie
those
guy.
Those are both duos.
I'm not.
Those are both duo movies. Those are both duo movies.
Beautiful duos.
Yes. Are you telling me that?
Training Day's legend.
Yes, bro.
I would have to
What?
say Training Day.
Yes, bro.
It's
way
it's
too
more
many
quotable.
deliverables.
Yes,
way too many
way more.
quotables.
Yeah.
Also, you find out that it was mostly ad libbed.
No, you got it.
Come on.
It's yeah.
Denzel taking the cake on this one. Sorry, Denzel.
King Kong ain't got.
Stop it. And that was ad libbed.
Yeah.
All of it was
as a
ad-libbed.
cinephile, what do you have? As a cinephile, you would say 7 because of who's the
7 made more money.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy behind 7? He's the director, man.
Hold on, 7
He
made
does
more
all
money.
the movies.
Watch it. 7 made more money. Right, cool. How long has 7 been on TV?
Now, that's why I was about to say like that matters.
It's only 6 more years, but it's a big difference.
6 more years matters.
Only 6
Oh,
more
it's a
years
big
on
difference?
TV?
It's a big difference.
What's the big difference?
Training Day is 104.9 million worldwide. 7 is 327 million.
No, you're talking about the movie, right? In the theaters. I'm saying like
I'm saying, well, that's what I'm saying. That's how they're making their big bucks.
sure,
Right? So,
sure. Well,
so it
I
made
don't know
more money.
because syndication sounds pretty good. Because Training Day, I see it every time I turn on
Syndication
TV.
is not paying that
Denzel
much.
had nobody else in there. 7
No,
had a star lineup.
both of them had a duo. Because remember, Training Day was him and oh boy,
Nobody knew him though.
Ethan Hawke.
Oh, Ethan.
What are you
No, it
talking
is
about?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan-
It is. I'm
Ethan-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it was 2
I'm
duos.
sorry, Ethan.
That's why I said
I don't
at the
know what
beginning.
I was thinking.
Yeah, listen.
My
Ethan
bad.
crushed
Ethan,
it.
Ethan was him. Yeah, my bad.
Now, don't get me
Hold on.
wrong. I'm still picking Training Day too, but it's a good discussion.
So it's done.
No, it's not a bad discussion. I think if you're just talking about box office, okay, not even an argument. Actually, 7-1 because I mean that's not an argument. But one of these things you said was impact. Well, if we're talking about impact, when I turn on
Training Day
TNT
is
once a week, I'm seeing that. Huh? You all be playing basketball in Pelican Bay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
7 is on too. 7 is bro.
Yeah, this is tough. You might.
Nah,
let's find out.
Brad
Let's
Pitt
find out.
was.
Let's find out.
Yeah,
Let's find out.
let's do the while you finding out. Let's do
Yeah.
the last round. Even though right now we have Denzel winning,
Mm-hmm.
the last round is Malcolm X against Lean on Me.
Nope, lean on me. Without
Lean on
question.
me. I
Without
actually
question.
pick Lean on Me,
Yeah,
bro.
without question. Even though we got that one famous scene where he
Yes.
gets the table.
First of all, all 5 are phenomenal.
Yes,
By
of
both
course.
of the
Great
people.
job for both of y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Malcolm X, bro.
Really? Malcolm X is hella good.
I
but Lean
forgot
on Me.
Malcolm X was. I thought Malcolm X was Denzel for.
Fair East Side.
Stop it, bro. Not even close. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it with the megaphone. Stop it. Everybody had that black principal at their school. That was this guy.
Yeah.
Stop it, bro.
It's too culturally specific, bro.
Yeah.
We got about 2-3 minutes left for y'all.
I'm trying to see. There's no official or published broadcast tracking data proving either 7 or Training Day is aired on linear television more frequently than the other.
We got to ask them what does their residual checks look like.
Yeah, because that'll tell them.
That'll
That'll
real
dictate a
talk.
lot. If they're getting
Yeah.
fat checks, it's
Who
'cause
getting
they-
the quarters and then who
Yeah.
getting the big boys?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. That's
You
all
already-
you're really gonna be able to
Bro,
say.
Brad Pitt was in there, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look.
You already know.
At the end of the day, Denzel won,
Yeah, Denzel.
but this was a tough
yeah, it was tough.
battle. I feel like this was even tougher than our decision last week.
Yeah, because
with
I'm
Michael
talking
Jackson.
about Training Day being on TV, but you know what I just realized? When I was growing up, because that gap is so wild, when I was growing up, 7 was always on TV.
7.
Yes.
7 was like on
7
TNT.
was always on
no, what was the other
playing
one? Was it TNN back in the day?
TNN, TNT,
TBS,
FX,
CBS,
A&E.
FXX.
It was everywhere. It's still on.
Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. So I ain't gonna lie.
Denzel still watched them now.
Yeah, look, 7 likely has more residual checks than Training Day because it was released in 1995 versus 2001, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But that's why I went for just gross on the movie, because afterwards they don't consider that gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just got walked on that one. That's all that is.
All right, so we doing how we
some
looking?
light work real
All right,
quick.
light work. I need you to pull up 2 Corinthians 4.
You talking about to the Church of Corinth?
Church of Corinth.
2 Corinthians what?
4:16 through 18.
2 Corinthians 4.
Church of Galatia, Ephesians.
No, Corinthians.
For real.
2 Corinthians 4. What was it?
16 through 18.
16 through 18. Praise God.
Who to offer?
Wasn't Paul? Yeah, Paul's writing to
That's what I'm
Corinthians.
saying. He was going through them churches.
So Paul was running through the churches.
He was
sending
going
letters.
through 'em,
After killing a bunch of us, he was realizing, this is, he saw first. Then he realized, I messed up. Let me preach the gospel. But anyway,
I got to.
this is about the story of the treasures in jars of clay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's read it. 16 through 18.
Yeah.
So we do not lose our heart.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. So we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, this is good. Our inner is being renewed day by day, because the Lord is what? A refiner. He's the renewer. For this light, momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. We can't even understand what this is doing, this breaking down of our heart. As we look not to the things that are seen, but the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Praise God. Amen.
So the question is for y'all to ponder on. The question is, what's a hardship that changed you for the better, even if you wouldn't choose it again?
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
My 20s.
So, we don't have time to really dive deep into that one, but we definitely want y'all to think about that. And while you're pondering that and reading 2 Corinthians, go ahead and sip some nice, calming lavender tea or some form of verbal tea. Herbal. I said verbal. Some form of a herbal tea. Get some water with it. Get some rest and come back and see us next week.
And get a new shirt if it's up.
Then it's stuck.
Yeah.
It's stuck like that shirt.